Hey ladies, it's Deesh. So today I responded to an article, almost a question, a comment about like what to do when you're, I guess what to tell a woman to do. What's your advice for if she is with a partner who does not want children? So she wants kids and he doesn't want kids. Should she just wait it out and hope he changes his mind? Or of course, should she, I guess, take the risk and, leave the relationship? Or how should they come to the decision that's best for them? Okay. So this is the thing. Okay, can we just keep it real? Okay, I'm not going to do the sugarcoating and watering down and everything is roses answer. Okay, no. Okay, if you have not gotten by now that I am not a fan of women settling, hence what No More Broken Records is all about. Not settling, based on the articles I've written that are on my website as well. My response in a nutshell was that, first of all, if a woman is, okay, how are you? Okay, I'm trying my best here to be civilized. Okay, as a woman, you're telling me that you got in a relationship, okay, with a man who doesn't want kids. You want kids and he doesn't want kids, and you are in a relationship with him. So to me, you basically must have assumed that he wanted kids, right? Because right, that's kind of the thing to do, right? That's like status quo. That's what you do, right? That's what you do. You grow up, you get married, and you have kids, right? That's how we're all programmed for the most part, right? Okay. So you got in a relationship, basically. First scenario, you got in a relationship with a man and you are not even aware of whether or not he wants kids. At what point during the dating phase, when you guys were trying to get to know each other, did you ever ask the question? Because to me, that's a question that you would ask. To get in a relationship with someone, you're going to be in a relationship with someone. I would think that you would want to be in a relationship with someone who shares similar values, similar goals. You guys want the same things pretty much. I would think that, but that's just me. Okay, so you as a woman, did you not ask any questions? Like, that's really a concern for me. I'm concerned because a woman dating and she's going into a relationship and she's not asking questions that are important. Like, hell, do you even want to be married? Do you want kids? Do you want to be married? Those are kind of things that I would think that you would want to know before you actually become an item and you're going to talk about like moving forward, I would imagine, with the intention towards like something serious, like marriage maybe. But okay, because I know there's people that, do life partnerships. I'm cool with that too. But what I'm saying is, as a woman, you need to ask questions. Do not be afraid to ask the man questions. This is a person that you're going to be in a relationship with. So while you're dating, you need to really be getting to know him and asking him questions like that. That's something that, to me, that's a early on question. I mean, I'm not talking first date question. I don't even know second date question, but you know, several dates in, I think that's a very valid question. Do you want kids? Do you, want to be married? Like, of course, you don't have to come out and say it like that, ask it like that, but in conversation, yes, you need to ask those kind of questions. Like, why would you waste your time with someone who doesn't want the same things that you want? I am just not a fan. Women, no, we're not going to settle. You don't have to settle. You don't just have to accept any old man that comes along, and you don't also have to be afraid to ask him questions. This is a person you are going to be in a relationship with, okay? A person that is either going to bring out the best in you, nourish you, be just as ambitious, hopefully, or, just as driven as you are, and you guys are going to grow together, or unfortunately, as some of you have settled already, and we all have at some point, or you're going to just get someone for the sake of having someone, or because you're in a rush, or because you're desperate. Unfortunately, these are real things that women do. Okay. And you're going to get someone who you don't need to be with. And he's going to bring your energy down. He's going to bring your energy down. Period, point blank. Okay. You're not going to grow. If you're not with the right person, you're not going to grow. Period, point blank. Okay. And women, we don't have to settle. Okay. We don't have to settle, not just in relationships, but in life in general. But I'm speaking specific to the relationship right now. Second scenario, okay, in the event that initially, yes, the two of you did want kids, right? And then I don't know whether it's a year, 2 years, at some point he decided, like, okay, he had a change of heart. He doesn't want kids anymore. Okay. Devastating. I get that. Totally devastating. Like, what happened. Okay. But you cannot force a man to want to be a father. Like, you can't force a person to do something they don't want to do. Period. Okay. Why would you want to have a child with someone who's told you they don't want it? Why would you do that to yourself? Why would you even set yourself up for that type of disappointment? Why would you bring an innocent child into the world under that pretense? No. If, again, albeit sad and devastating and you're crushed, I'm not discrediting how you're going to feel. However, you cannot force a man to be a dad. You cannot force someone to do something they don't want to do. If he has had a change of heart, he has to honor his truth the same way that I tell you, ladies, to honor your truth. If he no longer wants that, he no longer wants it. You can't make him want it, and you can't force him to. The unfortunate thing is that it's A or B. There's no gray area in this. Either you want kids or you don't. There's no in between. And that's pretty much how I responded to the article request, or whatever the thing that I responded to. I was like, there's no in between. We're not talking about a dog. We're not talking about dinner. We're not talking about dinner. I hope, hold on. Okay, I hope that didn't just pop up on the camera. But anyway, if it did, I'm sorry. I got a text message. If it showed up, I'm sorry. But anyway, yeah, like, there's no in between. Because even when the couple goes to counseling, any type of counseling, okay, only two things can happen and are going to happen. A, they are going to realize, they're going to talk about it. He's going to, hey, this is why my feelings had changed, yada, yada, yada. And then, boom, you know what, babe? I do want kids. Just an example, but maybe I felt like it was, too soon. Like, we just need to push it back. But the point is, he still actually wants it. Maybe he had just gotten, I don't know, scared, something, whatever. Boom. The point is, he says, yes, I still do want to have a child or children, but maybe just not now. Boom. B is, you know what? I don't want this anymore. I understand. I apologize. At that time that we got together, I did want this, but now I'm in a different space. I don't want this anymore. And you know what? It's clearly something that's very important. I can't force myself. I don't want that. We're gonna have to break up. I mean, it's only two scenarios. I mean, it's just the reality of the situation. Either you're going to, in that scenario, you're going to A, stay together and have the child, or B, you're going to separate and therefore she will go off, and after she heals and gets, through her sadness and grief and everything she's going to go through because of the breakup, once she heals and goes out and finds love again, she'll be fine. Or once she heals, she will be fine. She will be fine. But that has to happen, because he's not giving you, the relationship is no longer you're not for each other anymore. And that's okay. I don't know why people make it such a bad thing. Like, people are supposed to be growing and evolving. Where you're at today is not going to be this, well, hopefully, you're not going to be in the same place tomorrow. You're not going to be in the same place 3 months from now. So there's no wrongness in the fact that you have a change of heart per se. Does it suck? Sure, it does. But at the same time, you need to honor that, male or female. You got to honor your truth and honor what it is that you want. And you know what? If you don't want that, you don't need to force yourself for that. Just like people who don't want to get married, don't do that. You have a right to decide what you want and how you want to live your life. And if you don't want to be married, don't be married. I'm a fan of people being happy, like people being genuinely, authentically happy, doing what makes them happy, fulfilled, makes them feel good, brings them joy, to really live their life how they want, on their terms. So no. Okay, the point is, women, you have got to do a better job of asking some questions. Like, communication is key. Ask questions. Get to know this man. If you're getting in a relationship with him, I'm going to need you to know whether or not he wants kids. I need you to know something like whether or not he wants to get married. Those are things that should be coming up pretty early on. And I would hope before you get in a relationship. You don't need to get in a relationship. Don't rush getting into a relationship. Stop rushing, because this is exactly what's happening. Okay, that's all. I'm not, as you can see, this video is already long, so I'm gonna have to go back and try to edit and chop it up. But ladies, you just deserve more. You deserve exactly what you want and your heart's desires, and a man that fully honors you and is aligned with you and to your overall life visions, and shares the same values, and you guys are on the same wavelength, period, point blank. You deserve that. You deserve to be happy, and so you don't have to settle, and you don't have to feel bad about it. You don't. Okay, do what's best for you. Put yourself first. Do what's in your best interest, because at the end of the day, life's just way too short to be miserable. I'm sorry. It's way too short to be anything but happy. And, if you're in a situation where you're not happy, then something needs to change. Like, that needs to change. It really does. To live your life unhappy and miserable and, hoping and waiting and wondering and what if, that's a terrible way to live, man. So, no. You don't have to settle. You can put yourself first and get a man, or wait for the right man, the God-sent man. Just keep doing you, and allow the right man to come to you and honor you, and really give you the love that you deserve, okay? So that's all I'm going to say, because I could clearly keep going on this subject. But as always, I love you, ladies. I love you. Everything is from the heart, because I want us to do better and be better, myself included. Because remember, as I'm speaking to you, I'm also speaking right back to myself. So I'm just like you, learning and growing. And I just know that we don't need to settle. And so don't. All right. So I love you, and I will talk to you later. Bye.